Rich and successful, I think, is relative. Because if you ask Karan Johar, he'll have a very different idea of what is rich and successful. So Raju Hirani will have a different. But the idea, I mean, the thought is that if people have loved the film, it's the number of people who went to see it. So agar, that figure which they call box office, if you equate that to the number of tickets sold, I'm happy with that. So I don't know what the rest of the number is, but the appreciation and the love the film got, I'm overwhelmed and very happy with it.
Excellent. Can we just have a couple of more mics on stage? Super quickly, thank you. So next question I want to ask Priya ma'am, why 3 stories? Why this film? It's a very basic and very stupid question also, but why 3 stories?
Well, it's a very, very compelling story to begin with. And I think that this kind of a film hasn't been done for a while because it has a very, very specific environment, which is, it is set in a chawl. And it has power-packed performances. And my first my first film with Ritesh and Farhan and Be For You. So yeah, it's super exciting.
What's it?
So the reason actually is because it's 3 stories. You see, 1, 2, 3. ऐसे ही है. So it's 3 stories.
So
that's the only reason.
So wise. Why is your name Ritesh? Why isn't it Birbal?
Why is it Birbal?
Yeah.
वो मुझे मेरी माँ से पूछना पड़ेगा.
But it is set in 3 stories. So yeah, we'll talk more about it later.
Definitely, but I just want to ask you one question before I get the other stars and the guests on stage. So Ritesh and Farhan, this team has been so, amazing with the kind of films that they've given us. Were you intimidated at any point that, this collaboration, I don't know, is it going to work? Am I going to be like, were there inhibitions at all?
No, not at all, because I think we're all here to make good stories, and Ritesh and Farhan are one of the best producers in the business. So for me, it was a very easy choice because the films that I've made in the past have also been very story-based films. So when this came and the opportunity came to work together, I think it was a perfect match between us.
Fantastic. We're just hoping this film, more than making lots and lots of money and moolah, it changes and moves something within as well. Right? So can we please call upon the director of this film? The name is Arjun Mukherjee. Very good looking man. Can we please have a huge round of applause for Arjun Mukherjee?
He's already got the swag in his walk.
There you go. I told you. See? Can we have a couple of more mics, please? Thank you. How are you, Arjun?
I'm well, thank you.
The film looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Your hair looks fantastic.
Thank you.
How much time do you spend?
Your hair is backlit in blue.
That's my swag. Let's talk about your swag. This film, it is there are lots of layers. It's like an onion. It's got layers and layers and layers and layers. I mean, and a film like this, please have a seat, I'm so sorry. A film like this, what is it, task, challenging, or was it something that you absolutely wanted to do since day one of getting into cinema?
Well, the script came to us from Althea Kaushal. She lives in Dubai, and Priya and I worked on the script with her for about 6-7 months. So yeah, the script is very dear to us. And you're absolutely right. It is like an onion. It's peeling the layers, knocking on the door, asking the question, just unveiling and the fascinating stuff that lies behind basically all our faces, uncovering the masks we wear on a daily basis. So that's what it's about, and that's very interesting for me personally.
It's actually, I don't know, I mean, should I even ask this question? I mean, if I have gone into the theater, am I going to see myself on that screen and then come back and feel that, oh my God, I just saw a reflection of myself in a story, in a film of about 96 minutes?
Maybe, but I would say you would look at the stranger sitting next to you and wonder what was behind her or his face and mask. I think it would invoke curiosity about others, maybe. But if you see a reflection of yourself, great, that'll be an extra victory for me.
That's such an ironical sort of thing to be in right now that I want to see the film, but I'm slightly scared also. So if we had to sort of put this in a genre, what genre would we fit it into? Like a thriller or human stories, emotion?
It's a tough question. We've been grappling with what genre it is. I would say it's a human drama would be the closest.
Life, basically.
Yeah, life.
Super.
But actually, it's tough to define a genre, I would say.
An onion genre.
Onion genre is a good one,
Super,
absolutely.
super. Okay.
Pickled onion, even better.
Pickled onion, I like that. I'm taking you out for dinner. I don't know if you want to come along with me though. Okay, let's just call upon Richa, Chadha and Pulkit Sharma on stage. Samrat, of course. Why? It's my birthday. That doesn't mean that I can make mistakes like these. That was subtle. Pulkit, Samrat and Richa, Chadha on stage. Thank you. Can we please clap for them? That's their cue. If you don't clap, they don't come. Pulkit, your good looks have just blinded me, and I took your surname wrong, so apologies, Your Highness.
No. Anything you call me with love, I'm always happy.
पति बुला दूंगी मैं, ऐसे मत बोलो, ठीक है? Good to see you, Pulkit. Thank you so much, Richa. Can you please take a seat and we'll ask you a few questions. How do you manage to look so sexy in every avatar? Every avatar. Over here, the way you've looked in those 2 seconds also, Katil. How do you manage, Richa?
They hired a damn good makeup artist actually. I had nothing to do with it. And that's the secret to anybody looking sexy at all times, because it's not possible. She's being modest.
For sure. I mean, it's not the makeup. I'm talking about the look, the way you look at things.
I love the character. She's like this fantasy kind of creature. Everybody is swooning after her. Her name is also Leela. I enjoyed playing this kind of a role. I normally don't. So that's why this was very fun for me to do.
But you are a Murat of versatility. You know that. No? You've done all sorts of things. You're like a Gujarati thali. There's everything. Everything that we've sort of expected or not expected will be given by who? Richa Chadha.
Okay.
that's
From
what you
now on, you can call me Gujarati thali, but
I'm not making any armrest jokes.
Pulkit, moving on to you. Fukre returns. What a diverse character. And now, you know, this man who is behind 2 crores, not behind 2 crores, something is on about him. Why 3 stories? Why did you choose this?
Why did I choose this?
Yes.
You know, firstly, of course, the kind of cast that is there in this one, to be working with such an amazing cast, and also to get an opportunity to learn from my seniors like Renuka ji, and I had a couple of scenes with her. So that was very exciting. Obviously, I heard the script, which was very exciting. And so yeah, everything when it came together, there was no reason for me to even think twice about this film.
Right.
And after Fukre, to do something which has a little more tehraf and mystery in the character, rather than, you know, being so energetic and jumping around and, you know, being the Londa. Though I'm the guy in this as well, which is obvious. But yeah, so I think it was an obvious choice to go with. And Richa being sexy in the film,
of course,
I had to.
How can you miss out on that? Every chance you get, we're going to talk about Richa Chadha's sexiness. But if you did manage to get 2 crore rupees, hypothetically, let's just, you probably are getting it also.
No,
but
I get it. That's not a problem.
If you do in a matchbox, what is the first thing that you're going to buy, Pulkit?
If I get it in a matchbox.
Yeah, what is the first thing that you're going to buy? What's the reaction going to be like?
What's the first thing I'm going to buy? I don't know.
just put it in your bank quietly.
Yeah. No,
Use it wisely
and link your Aadhaar card.
I'll try and use it before the new denomination gets out of the market. That's more important now.
Good boy. And